New experiment. This is an agate, I believe. It's a cabochon, no hole drilled. So we have to wrap it. And here's about the size of it. You can see. Sorry, I don't have centimeters, but basically, centimeter is a little less than half an inch. So this one is about 3 centimeters by, it's about almost 3 by 3. Anyway, we're going to try some, I don't think it's really going to be wire weaving, but we're getting close. It's going to be more like wire braiding. So this is 22 gauge, plain copper, coated, non-tarnished, but otherwise basic, plain, raw copper. Well, I shouldn't say raw, that means it's not coated. It has a clear coat to protect it from tarnishing. And we're going to take about, I've never done this before, so just to be on the safe side, I'm going to take 2 pieces that are a foot long, or a third of a meter. Hopefully this will be enough. I have the 2 strands together, and I'm going to bring the 4 together like this, and whoops. And then right here, we're going to make a loop that will be our bail. You know what, we'll go around twice. So we're gonna have 4 strands there, okay? And you can just do this with your fingers. You can wrap around a pen. You can use your round nose pliers to get it right. But I'm gonna give it 1 twist, and that's it. And now we shall begin. I'm gonna take each of these strands and let's see if this works. I'm literally gonna put a screw in my table for this. So, or maybe I should put it up here so you can see the progress. You don't have to put a screw in your table. You can just get a block of wood, or there's a number of ways you can do this, but just get something heavy. But here we're gonna put these, oh, are they even fit over the, barely fit over this. Oh, there we go, okay. Now, we're going to braid these. We're gonna go, see if this even works. We're gonna take each outer one and we're gonna cross over the middle 2 and put it right here. So let's see if we can do this. I've never even done this kind of braid. I wanted to do 3. I've done a braid of 3, but here goes. Let's see if this works. So we do this side and then we do this side. And oh, it's unraveling, but that's okay. We'll see what happens. So that one goes over there. That one goes over there. And then this one goes over here. Oh, I'm not good at this. All right, I think if we pull it tight like that, pull them tight away from each other. All right, this one will go over here, right? Oh, they're totally coming undone now. Is this not working? This one will go over here. It's got to start working at some point. Okay, and this one will go over here. And then this one will go over here. All right, I feel like it's starting to make some kind of braid. It's not, it's kind of sloppy. This one will go over here. People who are used to braiding are like screaming at the camera, screaming at the screen right now, like, no, what are you doing? And this one will go over here. All right, it's starting to look like something. All right, I'm trying not to make it too tight. I'm trying to keep it loose. You'll find out why later. So that one will go over there. Right? Wait a minute, this one never got in anywhere. What happened here? I'm making a braid, and this one is lost. He's left out. All right, fine. We'll just do that. That's how it works. All right, we're just making a braid with these 3. I've discovered the secret of braid making. All right, and we'll do this one and this one. Looks very pretty, right? So far, kinda, sorta. And do that one. And we'll do this. Is not gonna have. We're not gonna have enough wire for. Do this one. No, we might. Alright, I'm just going to keep going with this. Alright, this is not going to be enough wire to go around this one. So maybe I'll take a smaller stone and try it out with that. Okay, so this one, I tested it. This one is just going to be a tiny bit too big. But this one should be okay. How did I test it? Well, I started in one corner and rolled it to see... What is that piece? One corner, rolled it carefully to see if it would come all the way around all three sides, and it did not. This one, however, if I start right here and roll it, and then come around and roll it again, it comes all the way around right about there, where I still have a little bit of wire left. I need a little bit to scarf the top, so let's keep doing this. Okay, I think that's enough. I'll take it off of the screw here. And we're gonna have fun. We have an extra strand to play with. That's fun. Alright. Let's kind of make this somewhat of a straight situation. Right? Doesn't look too terrible for the first time experimenting. Alright, so this is... Which part of the stone do we want to be the top? I feel like this is a pretty place to have our top. And this is a very dark stone. It has some cool colors in it, but it's hard to see them. But it really is like that dark. So the bright copper will look nice on it, hopefully. Alright, so we're going to come around here. We're going to take this and try to use this to wrap the edge. I'm just going to come around, wrap. So try to carefully, hopefully the braiding will grab onto the edge like I'm hoping. And it does. It really grabs on. I'm pleasantly surprised. I need to move that a little higher, bend that a little bit, that bail, and it comes all the way around, just about right where we wanted. We have to unravel it a little bit because we actually had enough. Alright, so we'll come across, I'm holding with all my fingers real tight so it doesn't slip, and we're going to come across right here, and we're going to wrap it around the bail with hopefully not slipping off the stone. I'm holding it really tight everywhere because it's trying to slip off the stone. It's really tricky. Alright, got it. I think I got it. I think I'm coming around. Oh, it's slipping off again. Alright, let's see if we can get it tighter on the stone. How do we get it tighter? I don't know how. Alright, coming around. And we got it. Okay. There is one scarf, but it's not. Oh, it's slipped off the edge here. Okay. I'm grabbing it with my fingernails. Let's try. See if we can fold the little parts over the top and front and back of the stone so it grabs the edge better. Okay. Alright, I got one scarf around. Now I'm going to use this strand I had left over, and I think I can do some fun stuff with that. So let's give it a cool curlicue. I think we have enough that we can make it a little bit pretty. Make another little curlicue here. This is like a signature design I like to do, like a simple wrap over the front of the stone. It's just something real simple, right? We've got a little S curve going on, and then we can push it through here, through some part of the braid, if we can get it in there. It's tight. Oh, there we go. We'll get it right through. I had to look carefully to find an opening. Okay, get it through there. Let's use our pliers, and we'll pull it through. Whoops. There we go. Get that. Pulled through. It tried to mess up my design, but I held it in place. And come straight up the top. This is actually going to hold it better. Okay, it's slipping out again. There we go. We're coming up the top, and we're going to scarf it. And I think this one single strand is the key to holding everything. Alright. We have the strands here to mess with. We got to tuck them in somewhere. This one is really bothering me. I'm going to bring him over the top so I can tuck him in there. All right, he's tucked. Same with this one. Over the top and tuck. Good, he's tucked. Okay, now these guys got to come around a couple more times and close off the bail. Build the scarf up a little higher, which is what we want. Oh man, we didn't run out of any wire. We didn't cut the wire at all. We're just down to our last bit, and we're tucking them, and we're good. Is this stone gonna hold itself? Feels pretty secure now, but I really don't trust it. I feel like if you put this on a necklace and rubbed it against somebody a few times, the stone would pop right out. So I'm gonna crimp the back here. That'll tighten it a little bit. One careful crimp, two careful crimps. All right, I think we learned something here. This is definitely not secure. Not enough for me. I really want these. I think I'm gonna, there we go. I'm gonna pull some of these loops over the front and back of the stone. That will make it more secure. I'm just using my fingernail, and it's taking away from the perfectness of the braid. Not that it was that perfect, but there we go. Okay. Getting these, if I did this in a pattern, I could probably keep it equally, the pressure equally distributed on both sides, so no one side would be pulling more than the other for the stone to slip. All right, I feel like this is the beginning of something that we're learning. If I had watched some other people's channels, I'd probably be able to do this much better and much easier, and you know, not make mistakes. But I'm learning with you guys, and I'm gonna be brave and just put this video out and say, some of you might be like, hey, this is ridiculous. I'm not watching this stuff anymore. But I don't care, because I learned a lot, and I'm going to make another one now and learn from my mistakes. I'm going to take a few more strands, and I'm going to have more to play with. This is super fun. And I feel like it's really secure now that I took my fingernail and really pressed a lot of the edges over. I might take one more piece of wire and just make it extra secure, which is fine, right? Nothing wrong with that. Let's take one more big piece, one more like full 12 inches, and come around here, come around right here, and we'll put one in front and one in back, and that will give us, you know what, we'll mimic this pattern because it's already pretty, right? We'll just make it a double strand to make it look like we meant to do this. Come around. Right? Make it a little bigger down there. And this time we'll go through a different part. We'll go through go through right there. Boom. So now it's grabbing it onto a different, look at that. Now we're gonna have more, move that over there so it's still pretty. Get over there. Oh, I'm liking this. Haha. Look at that. Now it's going to be grabbing it extra. Look at that. Look what I did. And now I'm going to come through this one. That's going to hold him. If I can just get it in there. Okay, pull that open a little bit with my fingernail. Come on, get it. You can get in there. I believe in you. Pull it with the pliers. Open. And it's in. Okay. Get it through there. Pull tight. Oh, yeah. And we're ready to scarf. Okay, sorry if that was off camera. All right, so now we have more strength in the front, more strength in the back. I'm gonna do the same with this one. I'm gonna come around the front. This time I'm not gonna mimic this exactly. I'm just gonna do something simple right here. And I'm gonna go through yet another branch of it right here. This. All right, let me see, make sure I got this on camera. So we're doing just a little wave there, and we're coming through right here, pulling it. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. All right, look at that. See that pretty wave right on the side? It's just a little different. Now we're coming up here. Watch this. We're gonna go across and really strengthen it. We're gonna go, in fact, let's go through here, right? Pull it up. Look at that. Now we have a cross piece holding it. And now we bring these two back together. And we'll come up here. We're gonna make this scarf come up even a little higher. And it's gonna strengthen the bail too. All right, that's enough right there. All right, maybe one more. One more. We don't want to go too high. We want to have room for a cord to get in there, or a chain. Cut that. Leave these two ends so we can tuck them into the bowl that's made by the scarf. This is the scarf, and you know, I call it a scarf. I made that up. Hopefully nobody else uses that, because then they'll think I stole it, but I think I made it up. All right, I'm opening up the bail by just pressing the scarfing down a little bit, because it is kind of a smaller bail, and if you want to fit a thicker chain through there, but that's going to be pretty good for your average 2mm cord. It's going to be fine. I'm going to crimp this one, and we're going to crimp this one. Now look at this. Even the back looks kind of cool. Well, here's our front. I feel like that's really nice, really kind of elegant. It doesn't obscure the stone too much. The stone didn't have like a lot of craziness going on. It was mostly a dark stone, but it does have some pretty stuff in there. If I shine the light better, you can see, right? Oh, I'm liking this. All right, let's have someone try it on. Now, we were able to get a medium-sized chain in there, so let's do that. I happen to have some bright copper chain, which is hard to find. Let's do it.